What's up everyone, Danny Lightning back with another CSR2 video. So today we're checking out the brand new Ferrari 599 XX Evo. This is a beautiful car. We're going to do a stage 5 shift and tune. Alright, show you how to drive it on stage 5 and how to tune it. Stage 6 shift pattern and tune, and then we're going to do a review on the car and see if we can find the live racing tune as well. So let's go ahead and get on how to drive this guy when it's 100% maxed out, and then we'll move on to stage 5. So don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, maybe even share this with your friends. All right, thank you to Nitro for CSR for making this video possible. I don't have this car upgraded on my account, so we're using Nitro's account. Very cool that he lets me use this, guys. So if you have all the stage 6 parts installed and all the fusion parts installed, this is a max tune and shift pattern. Nitrous goes all the way to the right. Final drive right around 2.40. Tires 53/47. That gives us a 7.431 on the dyno time. So let's go ahead and do a couple runs and we'll show you exactly how to shift this when it's maxed out. So what we're gonna do is let go of the gas right before it hits number 1. All right, don't wait till it says number 1. Let go just slightly before number 1. Instantly shift into second, instantly shift into third, hit that nitrous, and right around somewhere between 2,000 and 3,000 RPMs, shift into fourth, and then all good shifts in the orange after that. So here we go. 3, 2, let go. Second, third, nitrous, fourth, fifth, sixth. And I might have shifted into fourth just a little bit too late, but you guys get the idea. There we ran a 7.293. Last one was a 7.291. Let's go ahead and try that one more time. And this time I'm not going to talk it out. That shift's a little too fast to talk out, so that's throwing me off a little bit. So let's try this. 3, 2, 1, go. Second, third, fourth, nitrous. And I kind of messed it up again, but hey, that works too, guys. That works too. You want to hit nitrous on, third. I hit it on fourth. It's not going to be that big of a difference, but you can probably get like 7.2, in the 7.23, 7.24s if you shift it just right. That's a little bit of a weird car to shift, but I would just go ahead and probably hit the nitrous on fourth anyway because it's way easier. It's just way easier, right? So yeah, anyways, let's go do one more test run. Then we're going to move on to this car on stage 5 and we'll show you how to drive it on stage 5. There we go. That was a little bit better, but I still kind of messed up my shift into fourth gear. I didn't shift into fourth quick enough. But you guys get the idea. Then we got a 7.268. Pretty good times. I mean, we're constantly running 7.2, so that's about how you're going to do this car when it's maxed out. It does have a dyno time of a 7.431, so it's pretty much tearing up the dyno by almost 0.2 of a second. All right, let's go see what it does on stage 5, guys. Let's go see what it does on stage 5. Okay, so if you set the car to stage 5 and add all of the fusion parts, you're going to move your nitrous all the way over to the right. You're going to put your final drive down around 2.15, tire pressure 26 psi. All right, so let's go ahead and do a test run and we'll show you how to drive it, and then we'll find out if the car beats dyno and all that good stuff on stage 5. All right, so all you're going to do is let go of the gas right before number 1 to launch. Try to get a perfect start or close to it. Pretty much instantly shift into second gear, third gear around 3,000 RPMs, and then hit your nitrous and all good shifts after that. 3, 2, let go. Bam, second, third nitrous. Let's do fourth gear in the orange, fifth gear in the orange, and that's it. We don't have to shift into 6. So let's see what time we ran. There we got a 9.607, and the car has a dyno time of a 9.795. So that's almost beating dyno by 0.2 of a second. So that's awesome, guys. This is a natural dyno beater, which is really good in a lot of different ways on stage 5. Okay, so now let's go ahead and do a review on the car and talk about, after the review, we'll talk about the live racing tune, I'll let you know if there is one or not. And if there is one, we'll go ahead and show it to you guys. Let's go ahead and do a review on this car. So bottom line is, I like the car. It's beautiful. It beats dyno. It's pretty fast. It's going to be good for almost everything. And I did find a live racing setup that's probably going to perform decent, but I don't think it's going to be one of the better live racers in the game, but it's probably going to do pretty darn good, okay? It's probably not going to win every live race, but it should win a good handful of them. Maybe you'll win 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10, something like that. If this performs the way it should on this type of tune, it's going to do very well for live racing. And yes, if you get enough parts installed on this, the car will beat Tempest 1, Tempest 2, Tempest 3. It's a Ferrari, so Ferrari parts are pretty easy to get. It's not hard to get fusions for this car. So, you know, it's a pretty cool car, honestly. Now, it does beat dyno, so it's going to beat live racing. It's going to do well at live racing naturally, but, okay, when you win live races while beating the dyno time, there's a problem. The car gets pushed into the faster and the faster and the faster lobbies, and next thing you know, it can't win anymore, and then you have to reset the car, which is a big old pain in the butt and takes up a lot of gas. That's why I always try to find the low performance point, high evo live racing tunes, and we did kind of find one. We got 659 on the evo points and 1045 on the evo. Normally I like to see 2 to 3 times the amount of evo as we have on the performance points, which we didn't quite get on this one, but this still should work pretty good on mainly stage 3 and stage 4 parts. So this thing has a top speed of about 420 miles per hour, 0 to 60 in 0.85 something, 0 to 100 in 1.38 something. So great acceleration, great top speed, natural dyno beater. It's just an all around really nice car. So should you upgrade this? Sure, why not? Why not? I'm going to go ahead and say this car is probably worth upgrading. Now, it's, like I said, it's probably not going to be one of the best cars in the game, but I would say I'm going to give this car probably about an 8 out of a 10 because it's just going to be all around good for everything, and it's a beautiful car. So yeah, definitely worth having, I think. Definitely worth having. All right, so let's go ahead and check out the live racing tune, and we'll show you how to tune it, what parts to install, and how to drive it to make this car a live racing beast, or at least a very good live racer that will beat lives without, you know, without getting pushed into the faster lobbies. Now I'm going to show you guys exactly how to set this up to make it a very nice live racing car that will not get pushed into the faster lobbies. Now this is not the greatest. We have 662 on the performance points and 1032 on the evo. Generally for these lower performance point high evo tunes, I like to see 3 times the amount of evo as we have on the performance points, but we don't quite have that. But this car will still do very well on live racing. It'll probably win the majority of the live races, but probably not all of the live races. All right, so I'm going to show you exactly what parts I have installed to make this happen, and you need to set the car up exactly the same as I have it here, or it's not going to work. So we've got engine on stage 3, turbo fitted to stage 3, intake fitted to stage 3, nitrous on stage 4, body on stage 3, tires fitted to stage 4, transmission on stage 5. All right, so if you want this live racing setup to work, it's very important that you set it up exactly as I'm showing you right here. So let's go check out the tune, and then we'll show you how to drive it. So on this live racing setup, we're going to go ahead and move the nitrous all the way to the right, final drive to 2.12, tire pressure, all right, 26 psi. We got 53 and 47, and that gives us exactly 12.0. So our goal is to run 12.0, or maybe just a little bit slower. We don't want to run faster than 12.0. All right, because if we start beating our dyno time, the car will get pushed into the faster and faster lobbies, and then it won't be able to win anymore. So we want it to stay in the same exact lobbies. We want to run 12.0 or slower. All right, so let's go do some test runs, and I'll show you exactly how to drive this. All right, so we're gonna start just like we always have, but this time we're gonna try and shift into second gear right at 100 miles per hour. All right, shift into second at exactly 100 if possible. And you know what? You don't even have to hit the nitrous. Check this out. 3, 2, let go. All right, 100. We did it perfect. All right, shift in the orange. Shift in the orange, and we should be running almost exactly 12.0. Maybe just a little teeny bit slower. If you hit your nitrous, you're probably going to beat the dyno time, which you don't want to do. So you can always hit the nitrous and then you can slow down a little bit if you want. But this car should do very, very well in live racing with this particular setup. So guys, overall, I think this is going to be an excellent car for everybody. It's probably worth upgrading. It may not be the world's best live racer, but I think it's going to be a decent live racer. All right. It should do the job. It should win a lot of live races. There are going to be better cars to use that will win almost every live race, but this one should win a lot of live races. Okay. It's going to be pretty good at everything. All right. Maxed out, it's pretty fast. It beats dyno. It's got great acceleration, great top speed. Can beat all the Tempest races, no problem. So bottom line, very good car all around. All right, I would probably give this one, like I said, I think I said about an 8 out of a 10. You know, 7.5 to 8 out of 10 on a scale of how good the car is. So if you got this one, might be worth upgrading. All right, might be worth upgrading. It's up to you. Pretty cool car. Bottom line, I like it. I don't love it, but I like it a lot. All right, catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Share this with your friends. And again, thank you to Nitro for letting me use your account. That is a big help, guys. All right, lightning out. Have an awesome day, and you guys are amazing.